Okay, that's up and running. YouTube is back up. We are streaming. We are ready. Let's open up a chat window so I can actually see when people are chatting away. Perfect. Okay. And we have the chatting window open. We have the compare screen up. That window can get minimized. This one is just fine. Can get our links put out to everyone. Publish here. Content creators post here. And event server, why not post there as well? Okay. So they're the main three places which I am posting to now. And we are ready to go. We have music. You see my beautiful face. We have one viewer. Good morning, whoever the viewer is. Good morning or afternoon or evening or whatever time of day it is for you. Okay. My wife can wait. But hopefully she doesn't watch this VOD back. Maybe she's my viewer. And then I do apologize if that is my wife. Okay. Okay. So I think I've planned... Did I plan out my plan of attack for offense? It looks like. Depends on how much our defense has changed. Yeah. Okay. So, let's go and take a look, shall we? You can see there's an ad break running right now. So let's hop over to the game and see where we're at. Can I turn off dark mode on this? Make it stand. There we go. That's better. Make my chat window stand out a little bit better. Okay. So let's jump in and let's start the compare. Okay guys, so let's hop in and see how the compare is looking for us. And I will make sure that everything is nice and centered, ready to go. So, let's hop on the compare screen. So, we are up against a gentleman or gentle person called Geodude, who's a part of the Mandalorian Vanguard Guild. So shout out to those guys. Weirdly, that isn't something which I see very often, is a rather left side dominating, or a domination of green, which is very rare for me to see, which is nice. Means that we have a slight upper hand, I suppose, with which probably just mounts more pressure to me more than anything. We've got him on Datacron, even on Datacron rerolls. He does have more level 9s, but yeah. Just scanning here through from the GL, so again, not the healthiest or most damaging Ray that I've seen. A rather slow SLKR. A health modded JML, which is interesting. Very slow Sith Eternal. Yeah. Not the healthiest JMK. A slow Lord Vader. Again, I say that, but mine is also slow. But in my defense, mine is in a full health set. But I haven't checked his Lord Vader modding yet to compare. We've got a Jabba, again, quite slow. Not the most tenacious or healthiest, which is interesting. Leia. And then GL Ahsoka looks like has eaten most of the best, probably health or defense modding that he has. Quite a fast BKM. No Bane, which is very interesting. And then, yeah. Again, some quite low relics here along the middle and the bottom, and a 6-star Leviathan, which is a very interesting comparison here, guys. From a scouting perspective, Geodude sometimes attacks in the morning. Otherwise, he's typically running it later on towards the end of the shift. If we want to call it a shift, that is. Hey, Bugotuko! I was going to say long time no speak, but I feel like it has been a little while at least, but I appreciate you. My very first viewer. And chatter, I think, for that matter. From the Scouts' perspective, again, from a mods score perspective, we've got him by 0.4 in mods, which is interesting. So I imagine that his modding kind of scales then across the middle of his roster compared to a lot of my better mods are definitely more towards my GLs and my top teams. And just quickly looking at this, it does look like he plays more efficiently than his opponents. So it looks like from this, it looks like we've got quite an efficiency player, again, judging from this data. But if we're looking here, all of last week, he did not get full cleared, which is interesting. So we might have to make a change to that today. And yeah, each score, that 2070 is very interesting. So from a defense perspective, he does look like he sets Jabba, Enoch, Saw Gerrera, Balin, Lord Vader with Maul. So I don't think, again, I'm not going to pretend that I haven't looked already. He doesn't have CX2 or Apple. So I imagine that the LV Maul team is still going to be existing on defense. We got Rey with Swallow Nest, Sia Malicos, Malgus, Boss Nass, Qui-Gon, GL Ahsoka, Talzin, Great Mothers, Queen Amidala, and Shaq. So again, looks like he set the same defense for all of week 1. Granted that the only reason that all of these are currently showing 2 is because he... Obviously that one opponent that he went up against where he scored a 2070, his opponent just said, yeah, I'll do my one battle and I will leave it at that. And again, these are typically the zones of which those teams above were set. I haven't really looked into the offensive side of things, guys. He did drop against the Padme team, which, he straight out lost that. And then he did quit against the CLS team, which I imagine was probably when the Rebel Crons were still around. And also, he did drop against the Rex Crex team, which that is something which I do have on defense, guys. Spoiler alert. So, we are ready to go. And let's hop into the game and see what we're doing. Or see if everything is as we expected it to be. So, I've just dragged my window out of the way. There we go, up by accident. And Bugotuko, how am I today? I am doing very well. I currently have a bit of neck pain where I've slept awkwardly maybe a couple of nights ago. And it's not the most comfortable experience that I'll have streaming today. But I suppose if I lose, I have a nice easy excuse. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, so let's hop in and let's see how the GAC board is looking. So, Geodude still hasn't attacked, which means that we can likely expect an attack either later this afternoon or evening. Or hopefully not at all, just to make my life even easier. But as expected, guys, the wall is exactly the same as expected. Which is good for us, because it means that from a scouting perspective, I have already allocated some teams and decided on where things are going to go, shall we say. From my defensive perspective, I have taken Traya. Even though Traya held in the last round for 2 or 3 battles, I did take her on offense this time because, I don't want to get stonewalled by Queen Amidala again. So I want to try that counter and see how it works. So again, we've got a Qui-Gon with a high offense or high crit damage armor penetration. We've got the Sana Vando L3 team. We have Rex Crex 5s, or Rex 5s Crex, same thing. We have a GG team with the damage immunity level 6, and I've set Great Mothers on defense. On the south side, we have Rey, Ben, Ezra. We have the Sanacron, which, spoiler alert, if you watched round 1's video, this team held me for 25 battles in the end. So I thought, why not? Let's throw it down and make him spend something expensive against it. Or spend DTMG. We have a GL Ahsoka team set on defense as well. Again, I'm not going to go into too much for why at the moment. But I've got GL Ahsoka down. We have Jabba, and we also have a Queen Amidala team with some nice crit damage. Potency isn't really going to matter, but yeah. High tenacity could also help. So, let's make a start. I think what I could do is actually go and make a... Should make a drink before I start, because it's very humid here in the UK today. At least it's not as sunny right now. But, as Brits, we have plenty to complain about, as always. So, to start it off, guys, I will run Bo-Katan Mandalore here. It's not the scariest of crons that I've ever faced, so I'm willing to give it a try. So we will do BKM, I will do IG and Paz. I think is going to be the best route of attack. Do I have like a wasteful mercenary maybe? Oh yeah, because I haven't got BKM there, it doesn't really make a difference. I don't have BAM there. I might actually take the TM start, or I could go with bulk. Let's do a quick data analyze, and let's have a look on .gg and see whether the TM will be better for me. Insights, 3v3. And let's look at Lord Vader with Royal... No, it wasn't Royal Guard, it was Maul. I think it was Royal Guard, actually, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Perfect. Okay. So which BKM variants are doing it best? As of right now, it looks like it is Paz and IG, which is the exact lineup that we've got. Hey, Snarkle! Hope you're having a good day, my friend. Appreciate you hopping by. So they've got debuff level 3, so it doesn't really look like Daze or Stun isn't going to make a difference. TM is also nice. Looks like the Cron doesn't really matter, guys. So I will go and take in that low level light side, and I will come back over to the video so you guys don't miss anything. I will aim to do better at that today. Because I'm sick of having discrepancies in my streams. So, without further ado, let's start the first battle. Okay, that's fine. This should take debuffs away, or take buffs off there, so now I can actually go full send into you. Perfect. Great start, guys. Great way to start the day, baby. We don't need the heal right now, so BKM, please get called. Of course, it's Paz. I might go for the double tap here. Hey. Thank you, Black Hole. I don't know if you're talking about the gameplay or me, whether that's me being good looking or whether the game. I'll take it as a compliment regardless. And then let's start mowing into this guy. Both. Hey, you sus boy. Okay. We've got the full health protection, the health banners anyway. This is going to do a full cleanse of our team. Get those dots off. Just start mowing into him. And then I will... Still got full health banners, so again, I'm just going to call her. Great way to start the day, guys. 65. 65 banners. We'll take that against Lord Vader. Okay. So, next on the agenda is Treya here. But I've got nothing for Bane, or I don't think I've got Bane written down for anything here. So Bane could be doing some overkill work a little bit later on. But I am intrigued to see how the Sith Triumvirate do here. So we've got Sith, we've got Nihilus, and we've got Savage. And then, where is it? Just looking for something real quick. Bear with me a sec, guys. Okay. Now we're going to take a Dark Side Cron in with us. Any health that we can muster would be really nice. Am I going to need that Cron anywhere else? Actually, this one. Potency, why not? Straight in. On the right screen as well. Straight on Savage is fine. Start whittling her down. Drain. Nice playlist. Hey, thank you, Tuko. Okay, so we're just going to keep on whittling you down. I wish I could hit him right now. He was down in the yellow for a second. Going to keep on until her health. Too many buffs. There we go. So when she goes into the yellow, still can't target yet. I'm just going to do the big hit just to get her. Jesus, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. So right now, take his buffs at least. So if he does do a big hit. Trying the Treya. I am indeed Greyport. I feel like I'm now going to get... Oh, that's going to whiff, isn't it? I'm going to risk it. Get in! Not what was intended, but what has worked out for us anyway. Let's just put the Isolate over here. Stop him from doing anything. And then again, we're going to wrap round. Not so scared of the damage that's going to be coming in now. And then we're just going to basic here. Again, we're going to drain. I timed out once at this point. Just got to time your skill. Ah, okay. Feel like we should be okay here. So that's going to kill you. Nihilus is going to come around in a second. Oh, she just increased my cooldowns. You witch. Okay. Don't know why I'm targeting her. Oh, there it is. Not today. Not today. And then, sure. 57, guys. We're not getting stuck behind QA today, and if there's a Sarnacron, I'm not getting stuck behind that either. Greyport, you did. You did. You definitely did say that it does work, so yeah, shout out. Appreciate you. I worked better than intended, actually. It was Relic 5, but it was still a good time to practice. Hey, 9 viewers. Hope you guys are having a good day. Great start to the weekend so far. One thing you'll know about my streams is they start off peak. They start off very good, very high, very good energy. And that's all it takes is one drop, and then, man, I'm down in the shitter. And, yeah, I am... my mood can swing very quickly. So, you gotta enjoy this moment with me while we're here. I'm not trying Night Sisters. That shouldn't come as a shock. Yes, Snarkle, you're right. Greyport, you know what? I was wondering, because I was like, that's not Rayrock. So I was like, because you've got a different name in from the Fleet Shard. So yeah, I now have a yeah, Banis. Finfin's, yeah. We don't speak of that team here. Yeah. So as I've said, it may come as no shock. I am not risking the Night Sisters here today. I will do what I did last round, and I will use JMK. And I like to use these two. My two friends. Say hello to my little friend. And I'll just take a nice little light side bulk if I have it. We all saw what happened the instant the marked our sanity. Yeah. So, Actually, I think the Sana one from yesterday, from 2 days ago, was definitely worse. I know that I complain a lot about Finzori. That Sana team, I literally, 25 battles I sunk into that. I was just testing towards the end. And I think I just spat, so yeah. There's a little bit of a freebie for you to take home. Okay. We'll just take a little bit of light side bulk. Let's just get it done. Okay, so we're gonna not reduce cool. Actually, yes we are, because we want to make sure that we get bombs or tenacity up to stop the bombs early on. I remember that I've tried doing it a different way, and yeah, would not recommend. So again, I'd go for the early ultimate. So we're just going to try and whittle down on Chrysanthemum. Okay, perfect. Building block. Okay, we have the half ult. So we're now going to go Ultimito. We get bombs. That is right. We get bombs for free. You can stop taking turns now. And you can die. So now we just start ramping you up again. Let's take your buffs away. Hopefully we can get an armor shred going in a second. Oh, yes, sir. Nice hits. Gonna call her. Somebody come get her. And then hopefully we'll have another big hit lined up in a second. Because he does have the tank revive level 3. Might just basic. Still don't know why armor shred. Yeah. It doesn't make sense to me. It's like you go up against those Sanacrons and things and you're like, oh, I know, I'll just take something in with armor shred. But yet, demoralized is a locked debuff. Right, I'm just going to kill him. So he says. And let's reduce her cooldowns and take those debuffs away. Protection up. Sucks. Oh, good hit. Mace is an attacker. You've seen it here first. Of course, that dodges for whatever reason. Just die. And then we're going to go full Ultimito. Pass right back to the Lord and Savior, JMK. This should get us back around now. Basic. Mace is an attacker. You've seen it here, guys. Mace is an attacker. Hey, no worry. Kev, whatever you're cooking, we are drawing that exactly the same with you. We are cooking as well. Jabba, you're a clown for that. Come on, just give me my banners. Mate, 3 kills, please. Almost. 57, guys. I tell you what, guys, I only increased... Let's take a look real quick. So I only increased Mace's relics this year. So I left him at relic 3 for the longest times. Where are we looking? He was at relic 3 for the longest time, and it's only, like you can see here. So I've been a part of this guild for, I'd like to say, like 6 to 8 weeks at this point. So yeah, he has spent at least 4 to 5 weeks with Mace at relic. At least relic 7. And he's not the fastest. He's healthy. I didn't realize how hard he hits for a tank. He's, yeah. He's a very slept-on character, guys. I will be honest. And he is actually a really good tank with ability blocks, shatter point. Very much slept on by me. Okay, this is going to be all... Right, I got to try Inquisitors here. Go on, Marek. Thank you. I don't want to jeopardize my Balin too much. And we're going to use Dark Side Crons. I could really do this IPD one. Okay. How's everybody else's GAC going this morning anyway? Or today, last night, however it's been. Hope you're all destroying out there. Okay. Plan. Get the death mark. Get Shin out as ASAP Rocky. Again, stat spread isn't too dangerous for what we're going up against. I could really do with a drink, guys. Non-alcoholic beverage, by the way. No matter how tempted I can be. So, do I go and make a drink or do we go and get... I tell you what, let's get through this. Let's get through this wall first. So, let's do this. Okay, so I'd like the ability block off rip. Personally. Okay. Torture is worth applying here. We can get the taunt off here. Though I don't think the big slap is going to be enough. So I'm just going to go healing immunity. Could have actually targeted her. But we now have Deathmark, which is nice. We can't get revives, so I do need to make sure that Reva does keep topped up. She has, but you don't. Okay, that's unfortunate. Let's at least get you dead. There's some teeth at least. And then we're going to go over onto you. Leave her alone, please, you bully. That also is not nice. No! Please get Deathmark. No. Oh, now you get in. Now I... Okay. Okay. We've taken Marek out at least. Don't know what I could have done differently there. So... got an idea. Yeah, they're not accounted for. So, and the mood is down. Boosh, crashes down. And let's go. Let's have a look. So this is Gungans. Hey, we're good. We're good, guys. We can afford a drop. We can afford a drop. It's not the end of the world. We shall live. I can also just go heavy here. Protection up. Why not? I came back and just saw defeat. Yeah. Okay. Let's do TM push. I'm just going to do this into Cal. And then I'm going to do basic to hit it. And now we will do... TM is on our side at the moment. So, let's just use basic. Okay, and now we're going to call Cal back. Okay. Frustration doesn't stop out return attacks, does it? It just has plasma residue. Okay. The mark isn't going to do anything, so let's just start whittling away. Leave Calvin alone. Now I'm going to swap back into you. The mark is a bit wasteful, but there it goes. Down goes your generator. They can all ignore taunt, so that is wasteful. The tank being there at this point is negligible. And 2 stacks of frustration stops counterattacks, but let's clean that up. Push. What did I do last time? I used the second ability. They've all got tenacity up, so we're not going to get any stuns. We will just do basic over here. Give Cal some turn meter. Eat that. Eat that. I haven't got no recovery, that's the problem here. Just trying to see if I can drag this out. Doesn't look like. It's okay, 55. Now what I'm really hoping is going to work is Gungans to clean the rest of this. And then do I want tank or do I want Tarpals? Harples is going to stop the counter-attacks. He's only going to be counter-attacking into the tank if I do bring the tank. But where's my damage going to come from for the rest? Let's take a look on .gg. And let's go up here. 3v3 battles. We got Balin. Shin, Marek. We do cleanups? I'm actually intrigued to see what is Boss Nass doing against the full team. Should have done this from the beginning. Okay, oh, it's vice versa actually. Interesting. Let's do it the other way around then. On the reverse. And do... Not looking good. So, show cleanups. Sidious Cron, but I feel like I've already got a place for Sidious Cron. Not going to risk Afra. Sea Malakos is really expensive. Bane is expensive. So what is it that people have killed on the second attempt? Gas, I don't think I trust that, to be honest. Yeah. That's quite interesting, though. But, if I remember correctly, I think this idiot's got gas on defense. Yes. I'm really not fancying my chances with Gungans here. So let me hop back over to the game a second. And then analyze the spreadsheet and see what I can possibly use. Because what's he got on the north? So the apparent GL wall is likely to be at the back. So I could really do with keeping these. I have my own Balin. Might actually use Sea Malakos. Okay. Yes, it's expensive. Sea Malakos. Who do we want as the third? What were people using? Against a full squad. I don't want to use Star Killers. Have I really got to use Star Killer as well? Ooh, the success rate is not great. That's interesting. That's very interesting. The fifth brother. I suppose if you've got the Zeta, that would definitely help because you have a stun at least. And you have a buff dispel. Do I risk it? Do we risk it, guys? Why not? Give me offense or give me armor pen. That'll do it. Okay. Let's try it. Rocks. Oh, look at that for timing. I know. Look at that for timing. You get to see the victory. For God's sake, guys. I just need to... Oh. So, anybody that's watching me with tons of money, please feel free to donate so I can get a stream deck. Make my life easy, please. Okay, back wall. As expected. Yeah, victory. That's all I got to show you guys. Did work a treat, I will be honest. It did work very well. That buff dispel off the rip. And then it just set up Malicos to do the big rock throw. Basically insta-killed Shin. And then I think I did like basic or something along the lines with Fifth Brother. Or I used the third ability with Fifth Brother. And by the time I switched the screen back over, you got the victory screen. That is it. Yeah, that is interesting. I'm hoping. Kind of torn between the two screens at the moment. Glatwat seems to be a thing. Yeah, it is set a lot. Thankfully, I'll just use Leia here. Rebel. And then we will run U and R2. TM I really don't care for. Debuff. Feel like, which is the one that I typically use for... It's got a bit of health, I suppose. Crit damage. Sure. Should be fine. Okay. Absolutely blitzing through this, guys, as if it's the last hour of the game. Or the last hour of the GAC. Okay, so the typical. Just third onto Drogon. Nothing fancy. And Ezra wanting to take 6 billion turns. And I suppose we can just try and hit into that. And now, hopefully... He did die, but he also came back. Okay, that buff immunity is nice. I can't swarm into him right now. She's got an awful lot of buffs, but I really need him dead. Her being exiled is not the end of the world. Let's just put Leia out a second. Get a dunk on him. Hit his stagger, and the stun is nice. Big basic, come on. Nice. And then I don't really want to pull logs on him because he's going to come back around, hit once. Now give me a turn. Give me a turn. Please, R2. You little murderous droid. I love you. Okay, perfect. Now I can just pull logs. Is this tank revive? No, TM. Goodbye, Shaniqua. I just see big numbers. Yeah, so Snarkle, basically, it's not always Drogon's basic. It's the very first basic that he applies, which is basic. What happened? There we go. Clip how many times Arch just said basic. So the way that it works is Leia, whilst... Hang on, let me get this correct. Let me finish this battle, and then I'll explain. Do not fully heal. That is a gargantuan heal. So it pulls away the turn meter from using the third ability, which then deals true damage on the next hit. But with Drogon, it's like the first time he uses a basic ability, it deals like 50% extra offense for an already super strongly offensive character. Do I want a basic here? I'm not going to get... I'll just take a... There we go. I'll take 56. And that was... Hang on, let me update my spreadsheet. That battle earlier was a fail, and it was a cleanup using Seer, Malicos, Fifth Bro for a nice, I think it was like 34. I think I've just made that number up. That was a nice battle of 56. Yeah, Jetpack R2 would be class. That team is scaring the daylights out of me, guys. I will be honest. Scarier than any of the other teams. And again, we have no Finn Zori to go up against, I don't think. Better not celebrate too soon. Correctamundo. Okay. So the question is, I will come back, I promise. I will come back. Before I start that game, I'm going to put a notepad on the middle of my screen to say, change screen. You can't see it, but it's in the middle of my screen, so I know that I need to. Okay. So the next battle is going to be the Ray, Ben, Nest. With, I guess it's going to be the Nest level 9. Yes. With TM start. So we're using the pink set. And we have Nest. So. If only we had a Sea of Malachos, guys. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? The standard Starkiller is not nice. JMK is not nice. SLKR we can use. Balin's got a 70.4. So what's the difference between that going right and that going wrong? Hit me with the fails. Is it just people being idiots? So there's no mercenary level 6. So first things first, let me make sure that I do have the correct mercenary cron. If I do want to do this. I do. And I have a good chunk of crit damage and offense as well. Although I do not have Relic 9. This is probably more than what I'm dealing with. But again, that's not the right level 6. I don't know why someone would even try that. Okay. This is definitely where I am, apart from the level 3. So they killed Ben. I'm going to try it. So, let's switch over to the correct screen. This is about learning. Education. So everybody is welcome to join the class. Light side. Merc. 104% crit damage is the one we're going to take. Whoa. No Omicron on Ben. So I can just go all in on Ray. Well, okay. And I'm at least going to stun. Do I stun you at least? Ben's... Okay, so we're going to do this. That was a huge hit. Push. She's in DR. I know. Wow. Where did that come from? Where she got the damage through that off the rip? Am I missing something? Because Ben is there, yes. Ben has 0 Omicrons. Okay, swear alert inbound, so mute your headsets, mute your TVs, wherever you're listening on. But I thought that, with the Ray in the leader slot, was the Omicron. So what the fuck is the Omicron? It's the revive. Well, humbling experience. Okay. So that's going to be Slacker now. No shot the C beats this. should have definitely checked before going into that battle. I'm going to just take some of these north teams out very quickly. Rebel, CLS, you, light side. Hey, 15 viewers. If any of you guys are new, feel free to drop me a follow or a sub if you're watching on YouTube. Trying to help to grow the channel. This is my 3rd week or 4th week of streaming. So yeah, really trying to push the boundaries. Trying to educate, trying to learn, trying not to cry in GAC, the usual. That stun sucks. Here we're gonna go next. And if I can actually do the TM removal here. Now we'll start hitting into you. As of right now, we do not need to do. Let's do this for now, just to get some counters in. Nice stun. All in on you. Buff Dispel. Let's just stay in on him. Can't crit right now. Nice. Nice. Get some more translation going. Still going to go with the blind, which was a good call. And sure, blind again. So that's his big hit gone. Nice. Not pretty, but it's dead. Okay. So we have... Let me update this. Ray, that was a big fat fail. And which team was that I went up against? That's 51. Shoot, I'm supposed to have gas on offense, but we don't. Back to the game. And stream the game for that matter. Okay, Malgus. Oh, shoot. I mean, I've still got Bane and stuff, so I'm not too worried. I was actually supposed to use Bane. I was supposed to use Great Mothers against this, and Great Mothers are on the north. Screen the game and shows the table, I suppose. Okay, the tilt is showing. The tilt is showing. Okay. So what do we want against? That's overkill. But we have nothing else here which is going to be eaten, which is going to get destroyed by Starkiller anyway. So we will use Starkiller against this. You. Ufus. Nearly forgot Starkiller, I remember. I will bring him back. Inflict a debuff. We will take that. Okay. We are screening the game this time. Oh, screening the game? We are streaming the game this time. Okay. So you're going to go in and you're going to feed TM off the rip. Okay. You're now going to cleanse them up anyway. And you get your full cycle anyway. And I've just done that when you've all got nasty up. Idiota. Yeah. Excuse me, you can take less turns. How about that? Oh, you really didn't want you to hit him, but okay. Living on 1 is criminal. Get out of here. Okay, 54 is not ideal, I will be honest. A 51 and a 54 where I should be getting better banners than that. I do want to try visit those Great Mothers. I'm going to try Sidious Chrome here. I've heard Sidious Cron works. So Sidious Cron will be attempted. Flying through the bowels. His great mammy's down. At least give me the speed up. There we go. Can't ask for more than that. 59. Sith Lord has done it again. Okay. Night Sisters with no Omicron, I'm really not that worried about. Probably should be, but I'm not. That's just a fear mechanic, isn't it? Tank revive as well. I might mirror this. So I really need to try SLKR against Rey, but I don't think I've ever had a good success rate with it. That's where Malgus is going, actually. Let's clear this real quick. Dark side. Tank revive. Although Malachor prevents revives anyway. So do not need the extra. Probably just use this Cron with the extra health. Still got Afra as well, but I do not think I'm going to find anywhere for them. Tenacity we do not care about. Sure. We take the extra health and potency. Okay, so. Probably could have Malak soloed this, actually. Just get the shock over there. Stop him from taunting. And then we're going to dish out some fear. And goal is... should be able to come back around. Again, we'll try and get some more shock. Not very nice to throw rocks at me. Okay, so if I do this... drain. Ah, 2 turns. Curse you. And basic. Basic again. And everybody's got shock at this point, so... actually, yes, Malgus is going to get counterattacked, so let's just not bother. Right, more fear. Not to be mixed up with morphine. And drain. Shock. Go on. I was hoping for the follow-up hit. Kill him. There we go. Okay. The rest is easy. Once we get through her. Probably shouldn't have done... luckily she targeted him. We had taunt up anyway, so we were fine either way. You next, Queen. We will take you. Off your perch. And yeah, why not apply shock? Morphia. Drain isn't going to do anything to Kylo, so we'll just finish her off. Like the good little girl that she is. Get some shock. The crew wants to see what's inside the box that we are guarding. B6. Big dunk. Stun. Again, we'll just keep on. He can't heal anyway while he's got shock. Drain isn't going to do anything, but it'll give us a 3rd stack, which then means on a basic we can apply healing immunity if it even matters. There it is. Okay, game over. There we go. I do think I might have been able to do Malak solo there. In hindsight. So if I lose by 2 banners, I will cry. Okay. SLK I need for Ray. C I can probably keep for Malgus. I'm assuming Bane does this. And let's take a look over here, and we'll do defensive leads. Who am I looking for? Saw. Luthen. I think Kyle was the fourth. Fourth in 3v3? Really? It is Kyle. And this is the new defending Datacron set with, I'm guessing it's going to be the full works, which would be debuff level 6, bonus damage, and bulk. This is the cron you want, guys, if you have Saw Gerrera up and running. The 3, 6, and 9. Goose drank wine. Yes, Bane. There's Bane's usage. Okay. Bane with Dooku works apparently. I think I might just take Set. Just because Set isn't going to really get used anywhere else. Health and offense. Let me just... Am I going to need this cron anywhere else? Maybe against Rey. So we will just take this armor pen. Tank revive. It isn't going to work. Yeah, dad bod boat. Okay. Also opinion. I really appreciate your first message, my friend. Yeah, I... Obviously, as you can see here, my dad bod Boba is... My cron is level 3. I did buy the bundle to get him. But yeah, it's just... I haven't invested in that cron. But it does make me think, is it worth doing for 3v3? I'm not sure how it's going to be in 5s. So maybe I'll wait for the data to come back on that. And I'll just take this, actually. No, I feel like I need armor pen. Armor penetration. TM gain as well. Notepad gone. Notepad hasn't gone. Notepad disappeared for a second, but I remembered. Okay. Hang on, guys. There's something in my eye. Some of you may say it's my finger. And some of you may say the truth. Okay. Let's go into the next. Streaming the game. This is a super heavy, probably the heaviest Saw team I've come up against. A Relic 9 Luthen. I forgot to show you guys. That Luthen's actually 372 speed. So, we'll start with this. Wow. I'd like a turn. Okay. Maybe should have gone for the double heal there. Don't do it. Man, now that swipe would be handy right now. Ugh, one more turn. Give me the swipe. That wasn't even close. Was not close. So we will take Bane for 54. I love Bane, yeah. My opponent is watching this. That's where you're missing out on by not having Bane. Okay. That gives us, hopefully, C here. We still have Gungans. Should probably use against this. And then something for these Night Sisters. Maybe Bounty Hunters. We should be good. But let's go and get rid of that Ray first. Not one I'm familiar with. So hop back over to the compare onto here. So we're going to use you, Dark Ray. Just leave it at that for now. Followed by Ray. with Ben Nest. Should have kept our filter from earlier. And we'll do Nest. There's a 2-man. That is wild. I am not risking that. What cron did he use? Just a lot of armor pen. I wouldn't fancy my chances with that one, I'll say that. Hey, Opinionator, thank you for the follow, my friend. Really appreciate the support. So Hux looks to be, again, pretty negligible, the difference. Fost seems to be the better option, which is interesting. Ads are on the way in the next 10 seconds, guys, so I will hold off for now from the battle. Fost is the highest, but has the least amount of battles, so quite risky, to be honest. I will go Hux then. And I know I'm not showing the battle, but I will. Tank Reeve, 32% offense. I should get the job done right. Okay, while we switch over to the game ready, I'm just going to go make a drink a second, guys. And then I will be right back to clear up what's left. So, bear with me. And be okay. Hydration station has been replenished. And we are ready to try this battle. So I just need to destroy the shit out of Ben. Then get into Ray. Leave Nest to last. I think that's going to be my plan of action. So, let's see how this goes. Okay. Might actually swarm into her. So I'm going to come back around. Shock would be nice, but that's also a heal for us. Let's do this. I was hoping I was going to deal more. Let's just siphon. Of course he doesn't go in the yellow. Okay. And then just siphon again. Now he's in the yellow. Get some recovery. Stun you over there. Or burn and die. Ultimate, because we're out in the open. So she's going to whirlwind into me. And we eat it for breakfast. Breakfast. And we'll do this again. Right. Die. We got no way of recovering Hux. Hux is a lost cause with the health banner. But in terms of how cleanups go and how the battle goes, that was very clean. Balin was a fail. We had SK, Hux, and Dr. Dre to clean up for 36. Is there any team that can hold against Bane? At this stage, it's just basically... I'm just trying to think. There are some teams which can. It depends on how well modded, again, it's comparative relics is another thing. So, for example, if you're running like a Relic 5 or a Relic 7 Bane, he can take out layer teams. But, again, it depends on your opponent's modding, datacrons. There's a lot of things which can hinge on... If you got a Relic 9 Bane, and then, to be honest... Again, and your modding is straight, I don't think there's anything really that stops him at the moment that I can think of. Jabba, I think it may be the only one. But again, there's so many things right now in this season that can kill Jabba. Okay. So that option is out there. GMs is out there, so that's going to be C. Qui-Gon, we said we're going to use Gungans. And now this Talzin team, we'll see what's left at that point. So, C solo. Can't be feared. I'll take this Kron. Brave or stupid? Definitely brave. Just gonna link you two anyway. And then you've got, let's get deception across the board for everybody. You will all be deceived. And let's get some protection back. I know, it's painful when people don't set the full Sith equivalent of this team. And the good thing about this variant is that, or at least, yeah, when you haven't got Bastila Shan in here, for example, it's easy C solo. Like that. For 58. It's weird, we've had one or two teams where we've scored slightly lower banners than what we've liked, and then we've had drops, which drops are I'm never a fan of. And obviously, as I said, guys, that my opponent didn't get full cleared once in week 1, so I have no idea even what's behind this wall, because nobody attacked ships. So that's going to be interesting. And we'll just use Gungans here. And I feel like that should be fine. Don't need the tank. Just take Bombardier. Not Tarpals. We'll see if this bites me in the backside. Debuff infliction, crit damage. Let's do it. So let's just clear the foresight to begin with. I was going to say that wasn't supposed to happen off the rip, but then I remember that there's nothing to be afraid of. Nice. And let's get some frustration. I think This was a very wise call. Bring in topples. Should have just... Oh, there we go. Oh, Boss Nass with the kill. Let's go. Likely ban evader. So I am pure big guy. You're getting banned. There we go. And then let's hide that. And let's carry on without A. Yeah, big Boss Nass kill. For a nice 57. Man, I'm just kicking myself over like the 2 drops that I've... more than 2 drops that I've had, but... Oh, no. 2 drops in total. But I wish... Obviously, we always wish that we don't drop at all. Okay. What do we have left for this? No shot Wampa beats Night Sisters. Not with Marin, because she's got stun. I will look. I will. Of course, we'll have a look. So... We'll check on Mami Talzin. Mother! Marin and... Daka. Yes, boys! Wampa time! If this fails, I will throw my chair out of my window live. No, I wouldn't go that far. Tenacity, offense, protection. Let's go. Wampa for the kill. Hungry mama. Here we go. Oof. Aye, aye, aye. Game. I remembered. You didn't miss us. Merry Missmas? I hate myself sometimes. Okay. Kill you. Wouldn't. Back is going to die to the dots. Do that. Listen here. You will die. 59 as well. Man. We've done pretty decent here, guys. So, you better not sit triple meta. Triple meta is what I was trying to say. So the 2 drops we had, Balin here, so Reva failed against it. And then we had 1 drop on Ray, because I'm an idiot, and didn't read into the Omicron clause of Ben being missing. So I thought I could just destroy Ray. And I was incorrect. So. Okay. Radis. Levi. We got Profundity ourselves. So. And I will do you, and you. It's 4 reinforcements. I do want to... Do I want to risk no reinforcements? Oh, this could kill me. What am I risking by doing this? What am I going to really achieve? A few extra banners when I don't even know if that's going to make the difference? Because you could just one-shot me. You know what time it is, guys? Time for a quick look on GG. Insight. Ship. And then we're going up against... Come on. Fine. Look for it myself. I'm sure that's not what Thanos said. And Profundity. Lead. Leviathan. Come on, I know there's teams out here with only 3. I haven't just made that up, have I? I'm positive that there is something out there with only 3. And then reinforcements exclude. I'm telling you. It's got data. It has data. Not much, but it has. I'm going to risk it. Three-man against Profundity with Levi. How much regret am I going to have? Good. Get no assists. No. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to get the Isolate, which is you. And then we're going to go onto you. Shield Disruption real sucks. Now we get the mass assist. Come on, get him, get him, get him. Nice. Okay, now we'll get the cleanse on you. Get that shield. Oh no, it doesn't cleanse. I am an idiot. It means their next reinforcement, which is going to be Phantom. So we got to hopefully get through this quite quickly. There we go. And then keep laying into this guy over here. 3 more turns till Ultimito. Bye. Just AoE. Next turn. May as well just do the heal at this point. You son of a... You've landed that shield disruption twice now. Your mother doesn't love you. She loves me, though. Okay. Die. Ultimate. 3... I'm sure you could probably get away with less than 3. But I genuinely wouldn't take that risk. And sure. That did so much. Sure, heal up. Basic. Come on, give me some banners. If I do that to you, please give me the turn. Thank you. And now I got a middle hit. Oh, I don't have the heal. We'll just kill him then. All that for 75, which was pretty much the same as what I would have had anyway. I mean... Okay. So, let me make a note of the ship. So it was Prof... Levi... That was 75. Things we love to see. Malevolence. I do fancy using Radis, but I feel like Profundity, I might be able to, like, 3-man. And then what would I use it against? Probably, like, Negotiator. Negotiator that. What is the reasoning behind Geospy in start then? Is that to try and impede my fun? I hope not. So let's take Profundity out. Put Malevolence. And then this variant was Geospy. And then the 2 droid ships. Radis has 86%. Profundity has 93% with higher banners, so I gotta go for the higher banners. This sounds like the start of that music then reminded me of when you go in, like, where is it? On like the original Pokemon games, guys. When you go inside the Ghost Tower, I think it's called. I don't know why, it just reminds me of that music for some reason. If you know, you know. Okay, let's get this done. not the nightmare fuel. Let's go all in on spy over there. You dodgy son of a bitch. Can we get TM push? It's not TM push, but AoE. You. I just needed one more hit. So I'm going to hold this for one turn. And regret it. Because now I've left my Millennium Falcon out in the open. And we're okay. Oh my god, I've done it again. I've done it again. Here we go, guys. I don't understand why I keep doing it. I know. But it really does stress me out. Okay. Right, let's just get rid of that ship over there. So that's the only real damage dealer to me. May as well bring the taunt up. Go on. Needed one more hit. Wow. Wasn't very kind. There we go. I'm not sure if the banner glitch is still existing. So we'll do this. Probably big hit. Nice. Banner steal. Might try and drag this out if I can. Gonna drag this out, guys. Really? I can't tell how much protection I've got underneath that. Screw it. And for fun, just kill them all. Was that max banners? 75. Okay. So Malev, and we used Prof for 75. 75 on both fleets right now, we will take. And now you. What is gonna... Malevolence is usually a nice counter to this. And we're going up against Finalizer, which I imagine is the usual trio of ships. Ah, do you know what? Apparently you can 3-man it with Profundity for 77. Radis doesn't have a super strong win rate, actually. Malevolence and Galactic Republic has the second highest, so we will do just that. And Negotiator. Press Y-Wing start instead. Take this guy out. Man, I pressed that about 4 times then. We don't need more than that. Okay. Battle on Afra and Cruise. Oh yeah, I remember you saying that that team is appears to be a menace. Especially for a lot of people now that are using Jabba on offense. Okay. I didn't kill. AoE. That's nice. And it's going to be banner and health recovery, which is what I want right now. TM push, which I don't think we can actually do because this Finalizer. You son of a. Basic. And sure, let's just use basic on to Anakin. Give him armor pen as well. So hopefully his next hit. Oh yeah, didn't need it anyway. 375s, guys. So Finalizer, we used Negotiator for 75. What is the damage? 2036. Which, despite the drops, guys, still a pretty good defense. A pretty good score. So, yeah, we are doing okay. I don't want to show my back wall, guys, just because I'm a little bit hesitant to show it. Not that because I'm a big streamer or anything, and that people can just go and find me if they really wanted to. But do I just do it anyway? No, I'm not going to. I need to win this to stay in Kaibo 1. So yeah, I will not show my back wall. At the end of the day, I've actually used all of my offense pretty much anyway, so it's not going to take an Einstein to work out what I have set and what I haven't. But yeah, I'm finished earlier than what I thought, so I'm more than happy to sit and chat with you guys and just hang out. Also, if you've stayed on this long, here's a little life hack for you, if you don't already know. Go into your weekly shipments. Make sure you keep the stream on, though. And then in here, these two packs are worth 5 credits. So for 10 credits, not crystals, credits, you get 10 shard shop currency. So there's your life hack for today. And anything here that's worth me picking up? Sure, pick up some more of these. Gonna need more of these too. My raid payout was yesterday and I'm already almost spent everything. I have everything hoarded up ready for the new character to drop on Tuesday. Just trying to make sure that I have top up some of these. I'm now trying to get to a stage of having over 180. Rather than 100 of gear, I'm looking to try and push it up to 200. Squad arena I forgot to climb, which reminds me I now need to do my fleet climb next. 6-day unlock for the, yeah, take to R7. Yeah, pretty much I'm hoping to do the same. By the time he comes out, I'll be back up to 12. So I'll do the 12 pack. And if they do that Ascension bundle, I might be tempted to pick it up again because, you know, Omicrons and everything else. But we will soon see. Fleet I need to climb in a second. We'll probably do bundle 1 and bundle 2. Ah, okay. Yeah, I haven't tried that method yet. Let's pick that up. Data cache city. Got 20. Wow. I think I got 7. Dark side clones. Also, while we're on stream, guys, look at this mod. I need 8 of these, which I've already picked up in the weekly shipments. This mod is crazy potential. And the potency is really nice for grief as well. So yeah, that mod is a rare one. Yeah, 29. I do have a 30 speed mod, but 29 would be my actually, I think it would actually be my first 29 speed mod. Everything is maxed. Grand Arena is done. Fleet. Let me see if you have I do Black Hole. I have a 30, and it's not an arrow. And get those extra crystals. I feel like once every few streams this always comes up. The secondary stats are not it, but there it is. There's not many. There's not many in the game. There are people with mod scores maybe triple of mine that do not own a 30. But I'm a rare one. I do have one. Yeah, for Buko and Snarkle, this is a honest, like they come by so rare, and apparently there is an existence of a 31 somewhere. Which the only way you do that is sometimes, which I've never actually seen one, but you can get a mod which starts with 6 speed. And if you get that, then obviously you max roll every single hit from that, and you can get a 31. Apparently there's like one in existence. I haven't seen it, but have I seen it? I've heard somebody saying that they've seen one, but yeah, it's hearsay. Okay, Fleet Arena. Let's remember to do this. So there's a guy that snipes me all the time, and Greyport or Banis will definitely know that. So they're both, by the looks of it, yeah, second because he always stays in second, and Jerusalem are the two which repeatedly snipe me, which is just fantastic. Guys, if you're watching, I hate you both. Fuck you. So let's go back in and let's at least get to 5th. And because we've gone first, I get to do this. And kick my feet up on my desk and relax. But yeah, if anybody has any questions or wants any guidance or anything of the sort, feel free to ask any questions. Anybody wants a roster review, I'm also happy to do that. I got talked to about climbing early and sniping those guys. Yeah. I may have asked you once or twice for that, Banis. But yeah, it's gotten to the point where I now have to make sure that my payout is roughly 54 minutes from now. And the way that I do it is I basically prepare myself to be in first 10 minutes before my payout. And then exactly 6 or 7 minutes before my payout, I then go into another battle and just time it out. So it gives my opponent, it gives them no chance of trying to climb above me. Yeah, we had a big discussion. Yeah, we're not a mafia, but for most part, we've got a good group of guys. Although Banis, if you can still hear me, it's surprising now that we've lost so many. That there's 2 or 3 that we did have in the voice or in our Fleet Shard server that doesn't exist. So our Fleet Shard now is quite inactive, to be honest. But yeah, this is been a fun stream so far, though, guys. I didn't get too tilted, which is growth for me because I typically do just, get 1 or 2 battles done, and then, well, as soon as I lose 1 or 2 battles, my mood shifts. But sometimes you just learn, and you learn through stupid mistakes, such as the Ben with Balin, for example. So that's always good to remember. And in hindsight, I probably would have just used SLKR anyway. That would have been my safest option. And then what was the team on the front that I dropped? Oh, yeah, Balin on the front. Be interesting to see, actually. Oh, this battle is finished. I was just about to say that I can also check .gg to see if Sia Malikos actually does anything with the full Balin team. Apparently Sidious Cron doesn't work anymore. Ads are over. Okay, all of my quests are done. Grand Arena is done. TB is done. Are we still on? Also, shout out to the guild who are, as part of MC4, looks like we are on for 45 stars in Rise of the Empire again. Which I think is not in here. It's in TB. How do I get into TB? Guilds 36. Nice. Leaderboard. That's what I was looking for. So as of right now, that's Guild Galactic Power, actually. So it looks like I'm in the top 25. Or I'm in based off of just off of GP. I'm in the 25th biggest guild in the game. Rise of the Empire. Obviously, because we're currently 36 stars in, so it's not. This isn't going to be true representation as where we are. And then, yeah, TW isn't going to show up right now. But, yeah, we're kicking ass in TW as well. So, shout out to the MC4 guys. Okay. Is there anything else that I can show? I don't think I've even got any... Yeah. I went through a lot of my mods yesterday. I went through a lot of my calibration materials yesterday. Which reminds me, did I pick up the extra ones here? No, I didn't. Oh, it's because I cannot. Or them. Got enough computers. Hey, Huts Hangout have arrived. This is unfortunate timing for you guys, but really appreciate the raid. How did the video go? Or the stream? Yeah, the stream more like. Not just the video, but yeah. How did it go? Success all around, hopefully. Appreciate the raid, guys. So our... Oh, really? In what way, One Brat? I scored a 2036 by dropping 2 battles. So the needle is there for my opponent. We will see what he comes back with. And what I'll do is I'm going to just stop the YouTube recording at this point because, yeah, we're just chatting at this point. So, yeah, let's skip to the outro. Okay, still streaming, though. Because, yeah, the video will be uploaded to YouTube likely tomorrow. But, yeah, if any of you guys are new from Huts Hangout, feel free to drop me a follow, depending on which platform you are in. I imagine it's probably Twitch. But yeah, we're currently growing. We're up to 87 followers now, which is crazy because this is my 4th week of streaming, I think, at this point. And I managed to reach affiliate probably within the first week or 10 days, and then we're climbing nicely since then. Hey, Ray Rock. I think it's Ray Rock, is it? I've set my my channel, or my chat, to light mode, and it doesn't want to show... Yes, of course it's Ray Rock. Thank you for the raid 10 times, because I need to update my green screen. I'm still here. I'm still here. Watch out, Arnold. I wouldn't go that far, big deal. Arge is out for you, yeah. No, I won't. I've got a prettier face, I'll say that much. But I won't ever reach the limits of where Arnold is at. He's a whole enterprise in himself with this game. This is true. This is true. Arnold's whole persona kind of changed eventually. Not to say that my persona will change. I will always be the same arsehole all the way through. So you follow me at my beginning and you follow me till the end, I will still be that same arsehole. You can almost force me to spin 3 times. Oh shit. Yeah, that's one which is definitely going to be one. You need to be selective on that though, Snarkle. It's I know it's expensive, but it's expensive for a reason. Because so basically, guys, I've got a channel point redemption for spin 3 times, which will be a triple spin on my chair at any moment. So if I'm in the middle of a massive battle in GAC, you know, we're going down to the wire, like 5 banners difference, and somebody redeems that, I will be spinning around 3 times, and I will be cursing you every single time. I think I will be shouting, you know, like Darth Vader. No, that is exactly what will happen. And I'd probably have tears on my face when I come back around and end up losing. You could do it now. Yeah, there's no value now, Snarkle. You gotta be selective. Depends how much you love or hate me as well, you know? But yeah, appreciate you guys coming out here. Like I said, there's nothing really that's going on now. I've just got... my fleet climb at this point is completed. So I've got to wait another 15 to 20 minutes till I can go again. Also, I can at least do a squad battle with my R9 CX and Apple, just to show you. What about the dog? He's due to go for his walk, or he will be due to go for his walk after this stream. So he's going to be excited. Will he spin with you? No. No, he'll get too excited and then try and attack me more than likely. I will try and get him on. I will try and get him on stream for you guys, though. Okay, they haven't really got any dots at this point, so I'm just gonna. He wrecks. Honestly, he is so good. I could probably just do that to you, to be honest. What about this? Now we'll do this. This team is disgusting. Torture. Get out of here. Oh, I love this team. I love it. And this isn't even everything that it's destined to achieve at this point. Looking forward to anybody else getting the new character. I keep forgetting his name. Disguised clone trooper, and also SM33. Man, I'm gassed about him joining the game. He's pretty amazing. I think I mentioned this in another video, actually, not in another video, in a different stream, that the only thing Disney have done right in the last few years properly is create droid characters. That could be quite harsh because they have done one or two good series, but droids they do well. But yeah, I'm currently I'm all planned out for my roster for now. I do know that Tasnix is due to be streaming one of his Patreons. Also a fellow sub to me at the moment on Twitch as well. So I'm going to double check and see what time Tas is going to be streaming. Bear with me a sec, guys. I do appreciate the raid from Huts Hangout. Let's have a look. Star Wars LV clones should be banned or nerfed. Only if you haven't got them. So the Wolf is actually streaming right now, so we could raid into the Wolf. Could be a good idea. I will drop Tas a DM a sec and see. Bear with me. Don't think it's going to be in 30. Did I manage to do... Hey, Graphic. Appreciate the first message, my friend. Did you manage to do the R7 tier of PPAB? So, Peridia Patrol. I personally haven't got them at Relic 9. It's one which I wanted to do. So, for those that don't know and those who are new from Huts Hangout, my account is 4 years old. It is officially caught up in the journey guide, the same as everybody else, where we're all waiting for Mace Windu. So, this is what I've basically done in 2025 so far. Yeah, you're right. I will show it very quickly. So, tier-wise, 3-star every single tier. And God mods. Yeah, it was a remod. I can't remember the exact modding that I used now. But yeah, literally the only... And I think this one wasn't even applied at the time. I believe it was only Enoch Lead. Actually, Enoch's Unique, sorry. For the crit avoidance. Or yeah, minus crit chance. So that was basically what I run with. So that's the only Zeta that I needed. That one is just... it was a luxury. It was a nice to have when I was upgrading the team. But yeah, for this year, I worked on those 3 characters because it was like, 1 they needed for the assault battle, 2 they needed for GL Ahsoka, so it's a double win. I then went and finished off the Balin requirements that I had left. I took 2 platoons for my old guild, and yeah, basically rounded out the Night Sister team so I can at least have them usable for TB. Then unlocked Balin, but again he's at a low relic right now because I had this in the pipeline where I wanted to increase the relics on my GLs, make them more durable, make them better, again, for TB and for GAC. We unlocked and upgraded Goth Ray, or Dark Ray, or Dre, however you want to call her, Square Head, Potato Head, whatever. I then decided to bring up my supports for my GLs to also help them. Hey, Graphic, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, my guy. I then unlocked Lord Vader, got all of the requirements finished for those. No Lightspeed bundles for Bad Batch. I just upgraded them myself. And Aussie Mike, thank you, Aussie. Aussie Mike, I've been around discussions about you, but never had the pleasure of chatting with you. Bones, also fuck you, Bones, did invite me onto Hut's Hangout. Not Hut's Hangout, Three Scoundrels, sorry. But because of my time schedule, it's kind of difficult for me to work because it's like 1 a.m. my time. So the only way I really will get the chance is either if my wife is on a late shift or a night shift. And that is true. Brad has invited me to Hut's Hangout. To be fair, today would have been the perfect day to do Hut's Hangout, which sucks. Yeah, as long as the schedule aligns, guys, I'm more than happy to sit and chat with you guys. Always. Coming back real quick. So yeah, got Lord Vader up, got Maul up and running. I then had to make some raid, because I joined a new guild. I then had to boost my raid score. And then I basically finished off GL Ahsoka, all the R9s that come with it. And then obviously I've just taken Apo and CX to 9 as well. Which hurts me in a way, but the fact that I've been able to at least 1-star tier 3 means that I haven't got as much pressure to like force this new character up to Relic 9. Obviously it's going to make life easier for doing the events, and they will need to be at R9 regardless, but there's just so many things that I do need to bring up to Relic at the moment to really like make the most of my roster. And I think assault battles are definitely one of the points which that should be prioritized, because the quicker you apply those Relic 9s to those tiers, the quicker that you get your return on investment. So yeah, the next plan is basically my dark side clones were supposed to be at 5, but the rest are probably going to sit at 7 for now, because I want to start hoarding for new Mace, and Jocasta does need to come up in gear, as well as I need to get the new Bad Batch team up and running. Afra needs relics, Ahsoka needs relics, everything, guys, is going to need relics. But, and I've got a ton of 8s, 9s, 7s, the lot. But this is why the raid was an unfortunate timing for my account, because it was like, yes, I've done GL Ahsoka, and then they released like Bad Batch, the new Bad Batch 2.0. They have also released, obviously, the Dark Side clones, which, yeah, and unfortunately they're high relic requirements. It's not as if it's a team that we can just go, okay, I'll just slowly upgrade it and work on it. I'm kind of full sending at this point for Mace Windu, so yeah, that was a lot of talking. Very fast talking, so I'm not sure how much of that everybody understood, but I appreciate you guys for hearing me out. Just want to see if he is attacking, which don't think he would have done any attacks at this point, because he was typically attacking at, where is it? His attacks are typically, summary, around 6 till 8 or 8 till 10. So, well, no, he could be attacking around now. Who said we listened? This is true. This is true. So, without further ado, guys, for those who did join from Hut's Hangout, like I said, appreciate the guys, Graphic and Aussie Mike, for the follow. One of the things that I base my channel off is education. So whether that is learning from the mistakes that I make, or learning from one or two of the cool things that I do manage to pull off. And by pull off, I don't mean myself, I mean successful results in GAC. Cheers with an empty glass. But I will now look to raid us into... You're lucky I was educated in the UK and not the US. Okay. Trying to hide this. Right. I need to pop my chat out a second. So let's come over here and we'll raid into the wolf. Shoot. There it is. And then let's go to create a dashboard. So you guys can see behind the scenes, stream manager. And let's go and raid, or Raddy the Wolfman. Raid channel the wolf. So guys, it's been a pleasure hanging out with you. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day and your weekend, because I may be around for a little bit tomorrow. But otherwise, I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you in the next one. Deuces.